'Twas once again that time of year, when loved ones and friends are near. The decorations are hung for all to see. The family gathers around the Christmas tree, and Santa prepares for Christmas Eve, take off with his reindeer. The bells have rung, the carolers have sung, the snow has fallen all over the ground, the joy has spread all around. But one dark Christmas, this magical feeling all across the air, would all become nothing but despair. The jingle bells fell silent, the lights went out. There was nothing jolly to decorate about. The children stopped singing, because the earth's death bell was ringing.
Today, mostly cloudy skies, slight chance of a rain shower, high around 58, winds northeast at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Tonight, overcast with slight chance of flurries, low around 30, winds light and variable. Today's forecast. Charleston, here are your current conditions.
This is an urgent nationwide broadcast initiated by the United States government. Please pay special attention to the message ahead. This is not a test. The asteroid by the name of Shakurga, tracked by NASA since 1998, is on a direct collision course with the Earth. The strike is projected to take place tomorrow morning in the Atlantic Ocean, just miles southeast of the southern South Carolina coast. The asteroid will cause total, irreversible destruction to the planet. Therefore, this event will be unsurvivable for all life on Earth. This is the final days for humanity and all life on Earth. We have withheld this information from the public to protect the country from a complete breakdown of social order and economic development. As harsh as that may seem, it was necessary for the safety of civilization and this country. However, we cannot conceal this information any longer. We are sorry. In this difficult situation, we urge all citizens to remain calm. Panic will not change the inevitable and will further endanger the lives of civilians. Spend your last moments in the most comforting way possible. Spend time with family, friends, God, pets, or anything that makes you comfortable. Festive activities will still be ongoing despite the dire situation at hand. If any holiday festivities comforts you, you are advised to participate. Remain peaceful and law-abiding, as laws will still be enforced. Do not commit suicide, as it will distress others around you. To our fellow citizens, we are sorry. We know you may feel betrayed by your government, but it was for your own good. Remain calm, law-abiding, and safe during the final hours of life. The United States government thanks you for your cooperation. We now conclude this message. Goodbye. May God be with you all.
This is a civil emergency message for Charleston and surrounding areas. Citizens of Charleston, lock all of your doors immediately. Mass burglaries, killings, and and kidnappings have took place across the area. Groups of dangerous individuals are looting stores, homes, and killing anyone they see to get supplies. Mass violence has broke out across the United States following the government's broadcast on the coming extinction event. You are highly urged not to partake in any illegal violent activities as you will be injured or killed. Law and order still remains, and will not cease. Police will not hesitate to intervene violently in any dangerous situation. All citizens are advised to remain indoors and engage in peaceful activities following the final day. Lock all of your doors and windows. If an intruder breaks into your home, you are permitted to use any defense necessary to protect you, your family, and your property. Remain sheltered until further information is given. Repeating, a civil emergency is currently ongoing in Charleston and surrounding areas. Stay tuned for further information regarding this situation.
Yeah, there's nothing to be happy about this Christmas Eve, but the big question that everyone is asking is why would they wait till the very last day to tell us that our beloved planet, that our life as we know it, is coming to an end? Had we known sooner that our world was coming to an end, we could have all had more time to enjoy our final days, months, years, whatever, however, God knows how long they do this for. But now the whole world is in turmoil, in chaos. The very thing that they claim to want to avoid has happened because they let down their civilians. They let down the world. I hope they enjoyed that safety plan that they had.
Violent, destructive riots and anger as people all around the world are angry at their government's refusal to inform them on the coming asteroid strike on Earth that will wipe out almost all life. One Goose Creek resident telling Live 5 News, "This is a horrifying, angering act of betrayal by the government. Concealing this from the public for their own selfish benefit has put us all in a coffin and eliminated any possibility of developing a way to survive the event. Because of them, the whole world is in absolute turmoil on Christmas Eve. This should be an exciting time for the children and families all across the world, but instead of waiting for Santa, they are waiting for death. For anyone saying that regardless if they told us or not, we'd still be doomed, you are wrong. They knew about this for 20 years. You can't sit there and tell me something couldn't have been developed since then to help limit the effects. This is a betrayal. Greed at the end has truly destroyed us all." In other news, NASA is facing heavy scrutiny for helping conceal crucial information about asteroid Shakurga. According to ex-NASA workers, the government organization had allegedly known about the collision and effects since 2007, many people putting the blood on the hands of NASA for choosing money and affiliation over morality in a dire situation. Health experts have seen a significant rise in anxiety and panic attack patients since this morning, some desperate for anything to calm them due to unrelenting fear and stress. This is a dramatic spike in the anxiety and stress crisis across the world. Despite the inevitable end, everyone is still being urged to remain calm and civil.
This will likely be our final message to the world. We know that we let everyone down by holding this back. We know that no one will forgive us. We know we are under intense fire right now. We deserve all the backlash and everything else coming. We were under a false illusion of keeping everyone safe by keeping this a secret, but we had failed the entire world. But even if we did, there would have been nothing we could have done. There is nothing you can create to survive such an event. We are not excusing ourselves here, but we are telling a brutal truth. With that, we must tell another brutal truth. A small piece of the asteroid has broke off the original fragment and will strike the Earth in 5 hours. This small fragment is expected to strike near Danville, Virginia, The aftermath of the fragment will set fire to 86% of the North American continent, scorching entire lands and buildings. There is a chance for surviving this impact underground or possibly in a basement, but we can't guarantee that. In the coming hours, gather food and water to hold yourself until the main fragment strikes, ending all life on Earth in the morning of Christmas Day. The main fragment is projected to strike around 10:38 a.m. tomorrow morning. Once again, we are deeply sorry for concealing this information, but in hindsight, it was the best thing to do. Preventing 19 years of the same fear and dread you feel now was necessary to prevent complete disorder in the world. Despite the situation, we still wish everyone a Merry Christmas. Spend your final Christmas with the ones you love most, doing the things you love most. This is our final warning and message to the world. May God be with you all in this unprecedented time. Goodbye.
This is a nationwide activation of the emergency alert system. This message will be relayed over all broadcasting and cable systems. Your programming has been interrupted to bring you this national emergency message issued at the request of the White House. This is not a test. The National Aeronautics and Space Administration has confirmed that a small broken piece of the fragment will impact Earth within the next few hours. The area of impact is expected to be in Virginia. Anyone and anything within 250 miles of the strike will be completely decimated. The aftermath of this strike will scorch up to 94% of North American land and will create unlivable temperatures across the entire country. Anything above ground will be decimated and burned in flames and dust. The dust cloud will create unlivable conditions. Above-ground survival during impact will be nearly impossible. Above-ground survival after the impact will be very slim. A gas mask may help, but only temporarily, as dangerous heat levels will eventually kill you. Do not remain above ground. Underground survival is the best chance, though there is only a small chance of underground survival until the main fragment strikes, inevitably ending all life on Earth. If you wish to survive, get deep underground immediately. That is your only chance, though it is still unlikely. Take food, water, a battery-powered radio, and a gas mask down with you. Depending on which areas and signals remain, we will interrupt programming again approximately 1 hour before the main fragment strikes tomorrow morning. Please remain calm. Hold on to loved ones, pets, and friends. Enjoy any comforting activities and brace yourselves. Comfort all children and remain law-abiding. We now conclude this alert message. Remain tuned to local stations for updates on this developing situation.
Civil danger for the eastern United States. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Federal Emergency Management Agency. This is not a test. Widespread fires have spread throughout the eastern United States. Millions of buildings have been burned and hundreds of thousands been killed and injured. Due to the fires and large amounts of thick smoke clouds covering the affected areas which pose a major health risk, environmental conditions are not substantial for human life. If possible, seek an underground shelter or FEMA-designated shelter. However, these shelters do not guarantee survival. Evacuations are not recommended in the slightest and may not be possible. First responders are not able to assist the injured at this time. Do whatever you can to get you and your family to safety. Please remain tuned for more information as the situation develops.
My fellow Americans, I am currently underground transmitting this message to you on very low signal. It is with great sadness that I have to announce that today, Christmas Day, is the last day of our beloved Earth. As we all know now, asteroid Shkurga is on a direct collision course with the Earth. This powerful asteroid will wipe out all life on Earth. Shkurga is expected to strike by 10 o'clock this morning. A broken piece of the fragment struck on land in Virginia, scorching the entire country. Nothing above ground is left standing. Those of us underground only have a few hours left to survive. The United States has fallen. My fellow citizens, this is it. This is your last day. I urge you to spend it with all those you love most. It is also Christmas Day. Do not let this situation stop you from celebrating the holiday and enjoying your last moments with your loved ones. If you have any gifts with you underground, still exchange them. Still eat with each other and make your last 10 hours count. I know it is hard to do that in the face of an inescapable fate coming very quickly, but letting fear consume you wastes what little time you have. Life is precious. Do not waste it on fear. Though this is far from a Merry Christmas, do something for someone you love to make their last hours count. Whatever comes next, we don't know. But what I do know is that time is running out. I must apologize as your president that we waited till the very last minute to warn you of this. It was a cowardly move, and we have let the entire world down, especially on Christmas of all days. This is our fault. We carry that burden as well to our last moments. This is my final message. To all of you, whatever comes next, I wish you all a peaceful last day. God bless you all.
This is a nationwide activation of the emergency alert system. This message will transmit on all broadcasting stations. Normal programming has been interrupted at the request of the White House to bring you this national emergency message. This is not a test. Repeating. This is not a test. The main fragment of Shkurga will strike the Atlantic Ocean near what was once Charleston, South Carolina in 1 hour. This asteroid will wipe out all life on Earth. The Earth will become a lifeless hot fireball, completely uninhabitable to all life. There are no rockets left in the US to escape the Earth. Even in doing so, the oxygen supply would only last you a limited amount of time. Evacuation is impossible. Everything above ground is currently burning and the environmental conditions are not sustainable for life. It is too late for anything to happen now that could give you a chance for survival. These are very grim and hopeless circumstances, but it is our reality. We are now in the final hour of life. While panic is at an all-time high and may be impossible to overcome in these circumstances, try as best you can to seek the utmost comfort at this time. Please hold on to loved ones tight, comfort children, seek comfort in your gods, deities, pets, or the Christmas festivities. You have an hour left to do these things. Do anything that makes you comfortable in your final hour. Panic does not change the inevitable. Dangerous heat levels are rising, which will cut all transmission in the next couple minutes. The history of our planet goes back billions of years. It is highly unlikely that life will ever return to Earth. All programming will now cease. May God be with you all. Goodbye. May your name be found.